So the other day, a little secret album dropped.
Yes.
Eminem dropped an album.
Yeah,
well.
and like just after we released that podcast.
I know. It keeps happening.
What was the one last week? The worst one last week was Love Island. That's
Love
it.
Island.
Yeah, we'll get to that mainly.
We'll talk about that in a sec. So Eminem dropped an album. Didn't really promote or anything.
No, he's at the level now anyway. He can just drop it.
Yeah,
a lot of the top rappers now, like the older top rappers, just do that.
Well, I'm a massive Eminem fanboy.
Yeah.
So I was there like, this album's amazing anyway.
Yeah, I want to make it clear that just when we're talking about who's the best rapper, just because I say Jay-Z doesn't mean
you don't rate him.
Yeah, I'm like still a massive Eminem fan.
Yeah.
And it's very like, for me, it's on style. I do admit the fact that Eminem like technically is a better rapper than Jay-Z. Like what he can do is better. But I like Jay-Z for me. Anyway, that's a different discussion. But yeah, carry on. Eminem dropped an album.
Yeah, so he dropped the album out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I think it's like, you said it as well, didn't you? You're like, it sounds like the old M.
Yeah, especially because I woke up the other day to a text from you being like, yo, have you seen Eminem's new album? I'm like, what? Because I had no idea it was going to drop. And it wasn't even like I heard it the night before. Sometimes I'll stay up a little bit later and then, I was completely like dumbfounded. So I started listening to the first track, and especially on the first track, it really sounded like the old Eminem. And I don't mean like, oh, he was better back then. I mean, his voice. He sounded like his old voice.
Yeah.
And a lot more of the tracks in the album actually just sound like his current. But that one track in particular, I was like, wow, it sounds really really like his old voice.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a really sick album. Like certain songs for me, seeing the song with Juice WRLD, Godzilla.
Yeah.
I was obviously like those two together on a song. I was like, oh, I beg this is good. And I love it.
Yeah, that song's good.
I really like the one with Ed Sheeran. This kind of night.
Yeah, this kind of night.
This kind of night. That's a really good song.
Yeah.
I really like Stepdad, which you said isn't like up there for you.
So I heard when you first mentioned the album to me, I watched I listened to like half of it. I think up until the Juice WRLD song. And then I was listening to it with my dad in the car on the way back from this tournament, and then stopped at that point again. Not on purpose, just because like that's what the only times I could listen to it. And then today on the train to here, I listened to it all the way through. Yeah. And I think with this album, for me, honestly, like I do really like it. There's some sick songs, and I don't like it just by what I'm about to say. I do think that sometimes with Eminem, what he doesn't make songs. Not every song he makes is like a song. Yeah. It's more like just a normal beat, just so he can just rap sick on it.
I know what you mean.
Which I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that. But sometimes I do feel like some of the songs are a bit like, I'm kind of like, this is cool, but I don't really get it.
He doesn't do like, he did Monster with Rihanna.
Yeah.
It's not like, that's more of a song though.
Like a radio song, like a single.
Yeah, but a lot of the songs he does, like this album is like 20 songs. Two of them are interludes or something.
Yeah.
Some of them are literally just like one beat and it's just him.
Yeah,
just spazzing out.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I don't like the songs that he does that on. It's just sometimes I got lost a little bit with which song's which. The Stepdad's not one of those songs. Stepdad is actually like a very like storytelling track. And it's got a purpose on it fully. I do really like it. My favorite tracks are because I also listen to it like with my headphones on without looking at the titles. So I kind of didn't know which song was what a lot of the time. But I really like Premonition. The intro is sick.
I really like that.
And what I really enjoy that a lot of people don't give him the credit he wants for the albums because he keeps making better albums. Yeah. So he did Revival, right? And everyone was like, nah, this is not it. And then he came back with the Kamikaze album. He was like, nah, screw you guys. My album was sick. And then they apparently now, I guess the critics didn't like that one either. So now he just keeps going on and going on. So I actually like it when he's angry. And that intro song for me is like, it's so sick. The line as well where he's like, I got more hooks in me than Swaley. I like that line a lot. Premonition.
Hit home for me.
Yeah. You like Swaley,
Love
right?
a bit of Swaley.
Premonition, You Gonna Learn, Royce 5'9", like that one.
That's a good song.
He's kind of nice with the Ed Sheeran one.
Yeah. And
I don't like that just because it's got Ed Sheeran in. I like it because he literally says, like, take me back to my old D12 days. And I really wish he just did a D12 album again. Like, I know Proof is gone now, but like those albums for me, when I was growing up, those albums were my favorites of all Eminem albums. He's different on them albums as well. He's just different. Godzilla's a cool song. Darkness, I like the music video and the concept more than I like that song on its own.
See, I still haven't seen the music video.
Yeah.
But I watched it. Didn't watch it, sorry. I listened to it. And the first time I was listening to it, because at one point he says, doesn't he actually say, Does he actually say mandolin?
He just say. Oh no, he doesn't say it. The radio say the media says it. He puts in sound bites of the media, and then.
So I was listening to it, and I was kind of like, okay, like this is. It's going dark.
Yeah.
And then I hear the radio clip, and I'm like, oh my god. So I listened to it again, and I was like, oh wow. And then obviously you've said the music video
is that the music video is portraying the event. Yeah. Kind of. It leads up to that point. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. But that was the first. Like I said, I kind of stopped listening to it at the Godzilla song, not on purpose. Well, the next song is Darkness actually, so I must have stopped just before then. My first hearing of that track was the music video, and it's really like a moving music video. Very well thought out.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, the album's really cool. I really do like it, and I think continue my favorites. Lock It Up with Anderson .Paak. I really like him. Don Toliver, the No Regrets one. Yeah, he was playing that, and then I Will, because this song here. Do you know Slaughterhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Slaughterhouse is Crooked I, Royce da 5'9", Joel Ortiz, and then Joe Budden.
Yeah.
And this song is just King Crooked, which is Crooked I, Royce da 5'9", and then Joel Ortiz. Just no Joe Budden.
Yeah. Doesn't he say in that? He actually says the word slaughterhouse at some point in that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I really like I actually like Marsh,
Marsh. Yeah. Again, I think my issue is as well, I haven't listened to that last part enough. And I think I just kind of got tired towards the end because I was on a train and I didn't give it the time of day. So I can't really comment on those as enough. They all felt like one song in my head.
Yeah, I can see that. Like they're not that as catchy, but I really like them.
Yeah, he's ridiculous, man. He's the Godzilla part, the end of Godzilla, where he's just like, man, it's actually like I think Crypt even tried to do a video on Twitter. I think it got deleted. Like, he actually tried to
do it.
Yeah, and I don't think he could.
So that's the first thing I sent you as well.
Yeah, you like, bro, skip to this part, and I was like, okay, that's mad.
Yeah, and then he even chucks in the what's the comedian? Is it Chris D'Elia?
Oh yeah, right at the end.
Yeah, he literally chucks in one line.
Yeah, have you watched season 2 of You?
I haven't finished it.
Oh, well, Chris D'Elia's in it.
Is he?
He's in it quite early, You might have
Is he the comedian?
Yes.
Okay,
that's him, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't mean in real life is he the comedian. I mean in the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was him. I don't really know who he is, to be honest.
He's just a comedian, really. Yeah. But that was his response to, because he was to be fair, he actually does enjoy. He found it funny what he did, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he do a music video with him?
Yeah.
Yes. And then I think that's just him saying like, because people say a lot about Eminem. A lot of his critiques are that he is sick at rapping, but he doesn't say anything. Like, because sometimes he does. Sometimes he will just go on like a rampage of rhyming words.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense. He's just rhyming words, which I do think. Yeah, obviously you don't actually have substance behind them, but it's like, he knows that he's just rhyming words because he can rhyme them, and he's putting words together that don't usually go together to be sick at rapping and in songwriting and writing, and he's doing that. He's accomplishing that. So I don't really agree with what people say, but he does sometimes do that. And that's what Chris D'Elia is making fun of. But he's not making fun of it in a negative way. He's just saying
he's
a
comedian.
Yeah. So that verse there, Eminem is just like, yo, this is how good I can actually rap. So the end is like, mannequin, or whatever he says, just to make fun of it.
Bananigan.
It's mad though, man. Like, he's just going, he's rapping so quick at that. And what I like about Eminem, okay, I've always said as well, I don't really like fast rapping. This is on the podcast a while ago as well, I said that. But I don't mind it. I just don't like it when people do it and don't say anything. Eminem, he always does. When he raps fast, I can actually tell what he's saying first and foremost, and he's actually saying stuff in it rather than just I know I'm contradicting what I said a minute ago, but those are two different instances and styles of Eminem's rapping.
Well, it's like one of the main things for me anyway is like clarity in rap.
Yeah.
It's like he is always clear.
Yeah,
that's why it's very, very random. Skepta and Jamie do so well.
They're very clear. Yeah,
you can always hear what they're saying.
Yep. I saw a YouTube video once where they said the main point was, the title was very clickbaity. It was like, are mumble rappers and fast rappers the same? And obviously they're not. But his reasoning was, I can't tell what mumble rappers are saying, and I also can't tell what fast rappers are saying. So it's like, in a sense, obviously the fast rappers are being technically better, but I think it comes to a point where,
depends who the fast rapper is though.
Nah, what do you mean?
Like Eminem's one.
Yeah.
You can tell what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't think it depends on who the fast rapper is. I think it's how they do it, and I think Eminem does it well.
Yeah.
Because Crypt can rap fast, say, but I think he could do it in a way that is a lot cleaner and a lot. I understand what you're saying more. Sometimes they try and show off that they can rap fast, that it blurs the lines between what are you saying right now,
Yeah.
and also what is the song about. I like songs like this is where I like. So the comment I made about Eminem earlier, where sometimes I think he just has like a very like mediocre beat. When I say mediocre, I mean not much going on with the beat. He just spits like crazy on it. But that's the style of the track, and I can get down with that. Like Rap God, that is the point of the song. So that's why the song's
I mean, the
song's
first
cool.
line of the fast bit is "Summa lama duma lama."
Exactly, yeah, makes no sense.
What is that?
Yeah. Whereas, say in Stepdad, you know, he's got he's got a much slower flow, but he's telling a story and he's being more meaningful. So I think each song does need its you have to approach each song with what the song requires.
Yeah.
And I think some people just rap fast for the sake of it, you know. But yeah, my dad always used to think, well, he does think that when they rap fast, they speed it up.
Really?
He thinks he didn't think it. He said to me, listen to Eminem once. He was a big fan of Eminem. He was like, when they rap really fast, do they just rap and then speed it up, or do they do that? I was like, no, they do it. He was like, wow, that's amazing. He's so wholesome.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I love that. I love the era we're in with music. I mean, I know streaming just pays very minimal, but I do love the fact that people can just drop albums now.
Yeah. That's what Beyonce always does, isn't it?
Always, yeah.
Yeah. You got to get to a certain level, though.
You do. Yeah, you have to. I mean, Jay-Z's last album, he dropped it on it. Eminem just dropped it. Beyonce. Well, yeah, whereas you've got like new artists that like really need a number one. They need to like do this big release, make sure they get it.
Yeah, like Selena Gomez or Justin Bieber.
Yeah.